Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. What's up? What's going on? What's cracking? What's happening? So let's talk about Growing Up Hip Hop Season 4, Episode 23. Poor Angela. She's going through it like she's a multi-millionaire. She grew up with a silver spoon, a gold spoon in her mouth, and basically she's going through things that a lot of people and low income and impoverished neighborhoods grow up in. Like they lose their baby daddies and things like that, especially through gun violence. It's just a sad situation. I know she didn't see her life going this way, but she's gonna stand strong. She's gonna stand tall. She got Romeo, she got Masterpiece, she got a mother, she got a sister, she got a brother, she got a father, and hopefully, you know, she's able to stand strong and keep on keeping on. And hopefully her little son grows up, you know, a healthy, wonderful child, even though, you know, this happened to his father. R.I.P. to Sutton and his family. I feel bad that his life was taken from him, and he's just got a little baby. Like, damn. So we have that situation. Then we have little Eazy-E, you know, remembering his story when, you know, it was very brutal when he was growing up too, when he lost a public figure that was his father, the media and everything like that. It changes you, and basically you could probably want to be out there in the streets hustling, trying to be close to your father and live that life. And I guess we find out that Sutton was living, you know, he was living a life. He was just living a life, and basically some foul shit happened that shouldn't have happened, but it went down like that. And we got Pep. She's giving her condolence too as well, but she's like looking like, thank God it ain't me. And we got, you know, my daughter, you know, we got little Bree's out here freaking out. She don't want to do the show no more. She's done. She's through. She's tired of the way people portray her, the way people look at her, the way people. I was like, damn, girl, this is one of your shots or whatever. This ain't your last shot, but damn, you got to deal with your issues, Bree, for real, for real. You really got to deal with them, because it's just you letting everything get to you. You know what I'm saying? She self-sabotage herself. She don't think that she deserves success or wealth or happiness because of her childhood. So she doesn't know how to indulge in it, and she believes every negative thing that somebody say about her. Bree needs some help. So we got Little Twist. He starts off, and Little Twist is basically, he's defending Bree. He was like, she's going through some things, the little freckles and everything. Like, she's insecure. Like, you know, she just needs some help. And like, he sees it, he knows it, and he don't know how to help. I was just like, damn. And then we have Masterpiece son, Little Romeo, chilling with his boy. And basically, after just seeing Angela, he's supposed to go on a date with her the next day, that she's out here with a basketball player. His name is Chris, you know, NBA star. He's feeling a certain type of way. He's like, whoa, she went out on a date with somebody, so she definitely didn't need me to hook her up. What's good? But he does admit that he loves Angela. He likes Angela. He's attracted to her. And basically, he should have made a move long time ago. Like 4 years ago, he should have made a move. You know, he's basically saying he plays like cat and mouse with Angela, and it's like that type of situation. Like, she's playing hard to get. I know she likes me. It's basically, I know she likes me. I remember that song. I can't believe the lead singer, you know, took his life and shit. So anyways, we have that situation. R.I.P. to the lead singer of High Five. So we have that situation, and he's basically feeling like, damn, he feels like, damn, maybe I need to tell her, maybe I need to be honest with her and tell her how I feel about her and tell her what's up and everything. So he's thinking about it. He's contemplating, just telling Angela how he feel, and try to go from there and see if they can build a relationship, because he's ready. He wants his baby. And then we get none other than Bree. She shows up. She looked like she done had a long night. She looks like she needs, you know, another fix, another hit. She's going through it. Basically, she said she's emotional. She's not the same person that she was when she started the season last year. She doesn't have that oomph. She doesn't have the desire. She doesn't have that passion, because, you know, Bree was into her music. She was into drawing and showing us everything, and it just crashed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she was doing drugs the whole time, but she didn't seem like it. She seemed like she was on a new way, and it just seems like the pain, the hurt, the neglect that she went through, that came back to eat her up and to feed them demons that came back to haunt her while she's sleeping. She ended up getting back on drugs, taking mushrooms, you know, doing a little blow, doing a little coke, you know. So it's just a bad situation. I feel bad for her, because she does have a child. You know, she's been in 2 marriages. You know, she's lost out here. Her father ain't there for her. Her mother ain't there for her. And the one person that she thought was going to be there for her, Mary J. Blige, you know, her father ended up doing Mary J. Blige wrong, so Mary J. Blige ain't in the picture. And basically, she don't know what it is to have a family, to have cookouts, to be around people. That's what she said. But then on the flip side, when she had a birthday party, she said, my whole family didn't want to come because of the cameras. So she just feels bad how she's being portrayed and how people see her. her. And basically Damon Dash is trying to tell her, don't worry about that. Don't worry about what they say about you. It's an oxymoron. Don't think about it, girl. You're here to get your money. You here to work. You got to be strong. You got to let that shit roll off for you. Come on, Brie. You can do it. You don't have to settle for less, girl. You settle for less growing up. You don't have to settle for less as an adult. You can do it, Brie. I believe in you, baby. So Brie is crying to Damon Dash, and Damon Dash is trying to comfort her, trying to find out a way that he can help her, how he can support her or whatever. But there's really not much he can do. He don't got the money like that. We know he got tax lien, he owed taxes, he owed child support. He got locked up and got bailed out. You know what I'm saying? And he's trying to have a baby. He's doing IVF. You know what I'm saying? So she's really out here on her own to actually get clean. So she's gonna have to try to find a way to get clean. And basically, at the end of the day, she said, "F this show, F everybody." She gave the middle fingers to us and to the whole world and to the camera. Whoever watches the show, we got the finger from my ass. She gave us the finger. So it was just like, damn, I just felt so bad. It's just so sad. Poor thing. And so then we move on to Romeo and Angela, and basically they go on their date and they decide to be together. They decide to try to make it work. They decide to tell each other that they both like each other, and basically now they want to move on. And Angela admits that she likes him. She had to pull teeth to get Romeo to admit that he liked her, and he was like, "You like me too?" They were like little kids. She's like a little kid, and so you can tell like the relationship with Sutton was like something serious, where she was in over her head, because Sutton looks like he got his shit together. He knew what he was doing. He was very confident. He was running the streets. He was watching his back. He got away with doing whatever he was doing for so long. He was moving. He had a huge big ass mansion. I mean, his mansion was huge. It had at least like 13 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. Oh no, not 13, but I think it had 6 bedrooms and like 3 bathrooms or 2 bathrooms, something like that. It was a huge ass property. All the houses in the neighborhood was worth $500 to $600 and up $1,000. That's the type of neighborhood Sutton lived in. He was on his own. We don't know his story or his history or whatever, but he looked like, Angela could be Angela. Angela wasn't, Angela Simmons, and he didn't treat her like she was Angela Simmons. He treated her like she was Angela. So, what is going on? So anyways, they're about to work it out. They're about to make it happen. Get it good, get it good, get it good. I was like, what's going on? Like, they are 2 adults that acting really immature. Do they really like each other? Is this set up? We're tired of the Romeo and the Angela situation, but y'all, it seemed like you guys got chemistry. They say they got chemistry. Romeo wished she would have did it years ago, and I guess she wished Romeo would have stepped up and actually took her there. But sometimes you got to step up and take what you want. And you could have been with him. You could have been married. You guys could have been had it, because you guys have a good relationship and you trust each other. And Angela actually likes him and trusts him, because you could tell if she don't like you, she don't trust you, she ain't filming with you, she ain't talking to you, you ain't gonna be next to her, and she don't play that shit. She won't show up. She'll walk away. She'll leave. She ain't playing that. So Angela's at an event for her father. She's with her sister, her brother, and basically that's when she gets the sad news. She gets the horrific news that Sutton is gone, that he's been murdered in Atlanta. And it's just like, damn, she don't know what to do. It hurts. It's the pain. And like, a lot of people did say a lot of negative things about Angela, saying that she kept the son away from Sutton, and basically she was keeping custody away from, like, he couldn't visit the son, and they was about to have a court date, and she was upping the ante to get more child support, basically, and he wasn't able to pay it and all this other stuff, and basically she was filing for full custody of her son. Then Sutton family came out and said that Angela really wasn't rocking with him like that, like had his back, but that's allegedly. That's just the story. That's just the other half I just gotta put in. So Angela's crying, she's doing her thing, and it's just sad. Like, you could tell that she's hurt regardless of whatever situation that was going on. She realized that she'll never see him again, and her son would never see his father again, and she would have to explain that. Then she got to explain it to her father. Then she got to listen to her father and her mother and everybody tell her, I told you so, I told you so. So she got to deal with all that other shit. And then now she's bringing the negativity towards the family, because she got pregnant out of wedlock. It wasn't a big deal when Vanessa did it, but it was a big deal when Angela did it and all that other stuff, because she said that she was a virgin and blase in the third. So you know how that goes. And Romeo was just like, every time we turn around, like, it can never happen. It can never go down. It was always an interference with Angela and Romeo relationship. So we got Jojo. Jojo said he's going to be the best uncle. He's going to be there for his nephew. He's going to have his back. He's going to stand next to him and stand beside him. And he's going to teach him to show him how to be a man. He's going to give him that support, because that's the same thing Little Eazy-E said. Little Eazy-E said what helped him when his father passed away was his father's brothers and his uncles and his grandfather that helped him, but it was a hard And he also said it was the worst experience you can ever experience, losing your father and having the world come at you and not knowing who to trust. And this is the situation that Angela's in right now. And so Romeo goes to see Angela. She's still happy to see him. He was like, I got you, Angela. She was like, if you really got me, Romeo, you gotta really got me. Like, you just can't say that. I need you to be there. I need you to be there 100. Like, and she's smiling at him because she still likes him, but there's no way she can date Romeo right now or anything like that, because that looks bad. Because you know, like, people lose family members, they won't go out, they won't party, they won't club because they're in mourning. So she's in mourning, and it'll be a bad look if she started dating Romeo and people would judge her like they do. She get judged too as well, but I think she's able to ignore the comments and she's able to move forth, where Bree is not able to, because she's always online, and because she's trying to grow her brand, she's trying to grow different brands while she's online, and people attack her, but they attack her because of what they see on TV, and sometimes the way that she responds. She just needs help, straight up and down. So Romeo promised to be there for her, and he's gonna have her back, and he knows the situation with him and Angela's basically over. He's like, damn, there's always something that happens no matter what. Like, is it not meant to be? Because every time they try to get close, something comes in and, take them apart from each other where they can't get into a relationship. Should I just say, do it, baby, do it. Do it, baby, do it. That's what I say. That's what I would say. I would say, do it. And then we have Romeo. He's with his father, and he's going to go see Angela. And then we got Little Easy and, and Sam basically talking about Little Easy's past and what happened to him, how his childhood was really bad without his father, and it was just the worst. And basically Sam, Little Easy, TT, and Egypt is basically making a basket for, Angela. They're making a basket for her and everything like that because, of her loss. And basically they realize they don't know anything about Sutton. They don't know nothing about him, but they realize that he might be in the street. He might be out there dealing weight. He got felonies. And so basically they come to a conclusion that he's a drug dealer and stuff like that. And it was like, shit, but Angela really kept him secret. He really kept him away from the cameras because of his probably lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? So if that's true, because that's all allegedly, so we don't know, but this is what Egypt and I know Angela's not too happy with what they said on this episode, for real. So we have that situation. So I'm just like, damn. And Sam and Little E was like, oh, so he was a street dude. Yep, he was a street dude. I'm just like, damn. And so we have Pep really looked good in that red. So we have Romeo, him and his father's going to go see Angela. He's basically Master P's like, she got to watch her circle, watch her back, watch everything. She don't know who's out there to get her. And basically the relationship that you have with her, Romeo, what you thought you was going to have for Angela is over. She has to take care of that baby now. She's out here by herself. She don't know who to trust or what to trust. And right now she got to focus on her family, and she got to focus on the baby. And so we got Pep sending her condolence towards Angela. Basically, she's mourning with Angela, and she's so sorry that this has happened to Angela, because we know Pep is close to Vanessa and Angela too as well. So that's just a sad situation, boy. And then we have then we have Angela. She meets up with Romeo, and she meets up with Master P. Basically they just show her some love, they show her some support, and they let her know that they got her back and they're gonna be there for her, basically. And they're just giving her a message about real life, like life happens, shit happens, you got to be careful. And then we hear about Master P losing his brother, and we heard that story before, and then Romeo losing their cousins. And it seems like Angela has a lot of respect for them too as well, and she felt comfortable with opening the door, because Angela won't open the door, and Angela feels comfortable around them. And Romeo was like, damn, I almost had her. She's like, damn, we almost made it. So it's once again, it's back to cat and mouse, and Master P is just there trying to share his knowledge. So it is what it is with that situation. I was just like, damn. But then before then, we have the situation where TT and Pep are on the phone, and they're on the phone and they are talking about, Angela and her situation, because TT let Pep know that Reverend Ron didn't show up to the funeral. And it was like, shouldn't he, he probably didn't show up because of his lifestyle. And they're all like, he's a a pastor. Isn't he supposed to be forgiven? Well, if you didn't like somebody when they was living, you damn sure ain't gonna like it when they're dead. So don't go to the funeral and play like you like him. Especially, he's not gonna want to be in that environment too as well, because a lot of certain friends was there, but he could see his grandson's side of the family people. But if he had nothing to deal with them before, if he deals with them now, it's gonna look real fake and fugazi, and anything could go down. I don't know. I think Angela went to the funeral because Pep was like, I would want my father to come with me. So Angela came through. So basically, maybe the rumors they were saying about Angela doing something shady, maybe it's not true. So we got that situation. I was like, damn, man, this shit is sad. Like, Angela is just living like a nightmare. She's wealthy, she's financially successful, she's beautiful, but inside she's broken with the shit that just happened, and then dealing with that situation. Of course she's gonna get over it, of course she's gonna work through it, but looking at her son is a splitting image of her ex-fiance and her child's father, which is gonna bring back the memories. And even if there was an inkling, if they could have worked it out, if she thought about any bad thing or anything that she said to him, her last words is gonna hurt her. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't think about none of the shit you do and say until sometimes the person's gone. You try to relive every moment. So that shit is a sad situation. And so then we got, Angela, basically you could tell that she's just like, damn, this is me, this is what I'm going through, and she's living her life before us, and this is just a really sad situation. I feel bad for Sutton's family too as well. And then she talks about the story that's when they went to Build-A-Bear, that Sutton was over there recording on a teddy bear that says I love you and I miss you. He kept recording until he got it perfect, because he wanted his son to squeeze a teddy bear and hear his voice. That shit almost made me fall out my chair and cry, because he had an inkling that he might not be here. And that's probably because of the company he keep and the lifestyle that he lived. That there's a chance that something could happen. But he wanted his son to know that he loved him. And so hopefully Vanessa was like, he keeps that teddy bear forever. This was a sad episode. R.I.P. Sutton. R.I.P. to everybody that lost somebody. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples.